This sweet pie, I'm told, is true Southern hospitality and a true Southern specialty. It's loaded with chocolate and walnuts and is described as a decadent dessert that my next guest holds near and dear to her heart. All this week, our KSL News colleagues are hopping over to our Studio 5 kitchen to dish out their favorite recipes. KSL News reporter Karah Brackin is up today, which we are so excited to have you. You are a ray of sunshine, sister.
Well, I'm so glad to be here. This is the best part of the day.
Listen,
it's about to get better.
Oh, good.
So.
Yes, because dessert comes before lunch today. You feel her energy through the screen every morning, but you do have a charge about you. Like in person, I'm just soaking up your light. Are you a naturally energetic person?
Right? I think so, and then the extra sugar doesn't hurt either. So we're going to add a little bit of sugar to the day.
You say this recipe is one of your family's favorites.
Yes. So this is my mom's. Every holiday you can think of, when you think about Christmas and those big holidays, always there. Like first thing you do when you wake up, you're making this. So I'm going to show you how to make it too.
And what do you call it? There's a couple different names.
Yeah, so we call it the chocolate walnut pie, but it's also referred to as a derby pie.
Okay, yes.
Hear that?
Yes.
And then being from the South, you add a little draw to it. So chocolate walnut pie, you gotta have the extra IE in there.
You're gonna hear that cute charm in her voice as well.
Exactly.
I'm trying to remember, Alabama?
That's correct.
Alabama,
yes.
home state of Alabama. Okay.
For Southern hospitality and sweets. So
I love it. You also go for store-bought crust, which makes me love you all the more.
Yep, there we go. So Walmart, any of your places that you go to, Smith,
you got it.
Harmon's, any of those places, they'll have
got it. What goes into the filling?
So let's start. So we're gonna have 2 eggs, so I'll need to crack those.
Can I do that for you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
And we can just dump it in one bowl.
Casey
so
Scott was here yesterday, or the day before, I'm trying to keep track, and I showed off and did my one-handed crack, and then he one-upped me and did a double.
Oh my goodness.
Double-handed, 2 eggs at a time. I'm not that impressive.
I tend to be a tornado in the kitchen, so I'll let you do this part. But
Okay.
I'll do the rest of the dumping.
All right, go ahead.
So we've got 2 eggs. We've got 1 cup of sugar.
Okay.
So we've got that in here as well. This is also 1/2 cup of plain flour, so that can just be dumped right in.
There she goes. We're not judging the sugar because this is dessert, people.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. You just look at it with one eye. And we've got 1 stick of oleo, which is also butter.
Oleo?
Oleo, butter, all those good things.
Okay.
And then we've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I've got a 1/2 teaspoon right here. We'll go ahead and measure this out.
And how often are you baking? You said you're more of a baker than a cooker.
Yeah, I like baking a little bit more. That's again, that's the fun stuff.
That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have too much dessert.
Or too much vanilla, right?
Exactly. And so this is fun. You just dump it. It's really easy. So it's easy to put in there.
Okay.
From there, that's all of our ingredients except for we'll stir that and then we'll start adding in the chocolate chips.
Okay.
And the walnuts.
Are you a milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate? What's your fancy?
So this is semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet.
So it's already, you saw how much sugar went in there?
We're good.
So
We're good on the sugar.
You're good. You're good. So stir that up pretty well, and then we'll just kind of fold in the nuts and the chocolate chips.
Karah, what was your favorite thing about growing up in Alabama?
I think for me, honestly, the Southern hospitality, we love that, right? We've got that going on, but then also just sports were a big thing. College sports were a big thing.
Did you play?
Fun. So big supporter, played softball growing up.
Softball, okay, I remember you telling me that now that you say it.
So that was always fun. And now here we've got, the extreme sports, I like to think of it. You've got all of the...
Skiing.
Yeah, it's extreme.
It's a lot more extreme than softball.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Have you hit the hills?
Yes, I have.
And?
I have. I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yes.
We've recruited you, though, to the beauty of our mountains.
Exactly. West is best.
Okay, West.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh, listen to that. That's that hospitality coming through. We
So,
pour in the crust, and then what are our baking instructions?
So we're going to put it in the oven for 50 minutes or roughly 50 minutes, depends on how it works. And then 350 degrees.
Now, you have some instructions, some guidelines on how to serve this.
Yes. So we're going to put it on our plate, right? You want to grab your ice cream, get some vanilla, put it on the side, and then pour you a glass of milk, and you are set. But this has to be warm.
That's the catch.
You have to have the pie warm.
My producer told me Karah is very passionate about this pie being warm.
It has to be warm.
Pop it in the oven for a few minutes.
Exactly. The oven, microwave, if you just want to, your little midnight snack, you put it in the microwave, it's faster.
All right, Karah. Well, we love you, and now we can love you and your family through this pie.
Exactly.
Through this tasty dessert. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For sharing a little bit of your family tradition.
There you go.
It looks beautiful. We're impressed with you already, and even more so now. So Karah has graciously shared the recipe for this on our website, studio5.ksl.com. And now when you eat it, you can think, that great news reporter from KSL Today showed me how to pull this off.
Thank Nana and Mom, too.
I love it. I love it. You can catch Karah, of course, every morning on KSL Today. Great job. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing along.